The show is scheduled for Pittsburgh, which has always been a
Yeah.
hotbed for wrestling. What's your favorite memories of either being in or wrestling in Pittsburgh?
Yeah. Well, look,
Oh,
yeah. There's the Parmini brothers. Did I get it right, Dom?
Pimenti?
No, it's
For
not.
Manny's.
Permantes. It is Permantes. Thank you. And look at that thing. So that's definitely one of them. Also, I loved. I went to. I don't know if you guys know
For
Justin
those just
LeBar.
listening, by the way, that was a sandwich picture.
Oh,
We left them hanging, and we thought we were just looking at some brothers.
yeah.
And you're like, look at that.
Look at that. It was a beautiful sandwich from
What is that,
Permantes.
corned beef?
That was probably corned beef, and it just comes with fries all
Fries
over it,
and
and
slaw on
slaw
top.
and cheese, and yeah, and the bread is thick bread, like it's fresh cut thick bread.
Oh,
yeah, it's really good, and so I love that about Pittsburgh. I also love. I went to a game. Brian Goulash and Justin LeBar are two guys I know, and so, Dom, you might know Justin, but they got me tickets to a Pittsburgh game. Me and my wife went to see Pittsburgh Steelers, and we got to tailgate outside. And man, they were making fresh pierogies and just Polish sausages and all this. Like, it was so much fun. And I know that's not wrestling, but wrestling was great every time we went to Pittsburgh. Like, Pittsburgh's a cool wrestling town. And I think West Pennsylvania is really different than East Pennsylvania, if that makes sense. And I don't even know where Pittsburgh is geographically. But I love it there. I feel like home. We also went there, and I stayed there for like 2 weeks. When my wife had neck surgery, and we couldn't fly home for a couple of weeks, you know what I mean? We had to stay there in a hotel, and but thank God and the WWE, they paid for that and put us up and did the whole deal, man. They took care of us, and that's the kind of dude that I work for. You know what I mean? I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
Pittsburgh.
Dang right, I love it. Yeah, gonna try to get back to a game this year. Don't know if it's gonna work out, but our anniversary is in September the 14th. We got our marriage license on Friday the 13th. And my wife
nice.
she said, we should have just got married that day. So I was like, we've definitely been cursed, but we've been blessed as well. And I was both of those things to her. Still probably, continuing to be both, and I apologize. But yeah, Pittsburgh's an awesome wrestling town. So I love going there to wrestling. I want to go back to a Pittsburgh football game because I like when they score a touchdown at Heinz Field, the bottle of ketchup turns up and pours out. And I love ketchup. Everybody knows that. You called me a fifth grader.
Yeah, you're a toddler.
Yeah, I'm definitely a toddler because I'm a condiment-loving, sock-rolling son of a... I love... You know what's really good is that KFC sauce. And also Chick-fil-A sauce.
Oh, come on. Oh, Dom said they took the ketchup bottle out.
Well, you know what you can do then? You can take your Pittsburgh Steelers and shove them up your... No, well,
No
I'm
more
sorry.
game
I'm
for
sorry
you.
I'm sorry to hear that. Is it still Heinz Field?
Nah, it's probably like First Comerica Bank or something.
You know what?
Yeah. We've sold out. Everybody's sold out, man.
What does it say? Acupuncture
Acrisure.
Stadium?
Acrisure.
Acrisure Stadium. Well, that's easy
not,
to say.
that don't have a ring to it.
That's awesome. Good job, Pittsburgh. Hey, and then you know what I do love about Pittsburgh for real? I was there one time on 4th of July, and yes, I say July, and on barges in the river. And you know there's like 70,000 bridges all over the place in Pittsburgh when you come into, and there's barges out there just firing fireworks off, and cars just pulling over like they did. Remember on me and you were driving back to Huntsville, people just pulled over on the side of the interstate, and I was like, what this? Yeah, but that's what they did here. That's what they did there too.
We did a podcast about an hour outside of Huntsville, the X-Pac podcast, and we're driving back to Huntsville, and it was before 4th of July. It was the weekend before, so I didn't think anything of it. But they were celebrating because 4th of July was like on a Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever it was.
Yeah,
and so we're in separate cars, and we just come flying back in the middle of the night, and all of a sudden we come out of the woods, into civilization.
Yeah.
We're crossing this huge bridge that gets into Huntsville, and there's cars
Just
parked on
lined
both
up.
sides of the road.
Yeah.
And we're going 70.
Yeah.
And they all of
yeah.
a sudden appear. And I thought I was slammed on my brakes because I
Yeah,
thought
me
they were
too.
stopped. And then, boom, 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 then fireworks start shooting out. And I'm like, where did we drop into Beirut? What
Yeah,
just happened? We're
and
under
everybody's just standing on the side of the interstate.
Cameras out.
Yeah, with their cell phones, and I'm whizzing by 2 feet from them at 83 because I got the cruise set. So, and man, that scared the crap out of me. But that's what Pittsburgh was like that one night, and we ended up literally pulling over and being one of those people because it was awesome. They were shooting them. Dom's probably seen it a million times, but it was cool to me. Dom's from Pittsburgh. He's we talked about it. He's an assemblyman in the Little People's Assembly of Little Italy in Pittsburgh.
Little Italy. Small Italians.
He's in Munchkin land.
Small Italians.
Yes, that's it.
Can you imagine? They have three
It's like a
rivers
6
there.
inch. You know what I mean?
Why are they hogging all the rivers there, by the way? They got three.
Yeah, they do have a lot, and they
Most
could
towns
spare
don't have one.
They could spare one. You know what I mean? But I do love that.
Arizona's in a drought right now. Send them a river.
Give them a friggin' river, Pittsburgh.
Pick your weakest river and send it there. Come on.
It's still a river.
Yeah.
Poor Arizona.
Are we supposed to talk about wrestling? Because I'm having a lot of fun talking about sandwiches.
Yes, Permani Brothers.
on.
So Pittsburgh. I love Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh always been a great wrestling town. What was the next question?